This is Border Crossings. I'm Larry London. Coming up on today's show, a trio known as Future Thieves. Currently on the road in support of their third full-length album, Elliot, Austin, and Nick started in 2013 and have achieved millions of streams and performed on some of the biggest stages at events like Bonnaroo, Summerfest, and South by Southwest. With the new CD, Future Thieves say they were going for a more organic sound. The group have evolved from making music in their basement to a more polished approach, currently based in Nashville, Tennessee. Their music defies genre boundaries and eras and has led them to where they are today. Stay tuned for Future Thieves on today's Border Crossings. Hi, I'm Larry London. Welcome to Border Crossings. In our studios today, a group that are on tour for a brand new album they've just put out. We'd like to welcome to Washington, D.C., Future Thieves. It's great to have you guys here.
Hey,
Hello.
good to be here.
First of all, what's the new album called?
The new album is called Emotional Cost.
Emotional Cost. And I understand that this album, you went for something different from the previous couple of albums.
Yeah, we we worked just us three kind of on it, and we wrote it with another guy who was our producer. He ended up moving back to Canada, but we recorded the whole thing, just us three, and we recorded at Elliot's house in this little kind of side room he's got, and just kind of did it all in home. And
You were looking for something organic.
Yeah,
What
it's
does
kinda-
organic mean to you guys?
Well, there's a lot of synthesizers and some more digital sounds on the last record, our self-titled record. This time we just, we go through phases, and this time around we wanted to go back to our roots a little more and plug stuff straight in, keep it simple, and it made for a good core of each song, and you can hear it.
Where'd you get the inspiration for the songs that you put on this new album? I mean, these life experiences. When it's a group, it's always kind of a unique component because he had a different experience than you did, and you did, and then you're telling the story as Future Thieves. But how did you come up with these songs?
I like to think that these were kind of us growing up together and the time that we've been together, and kind of experiences about that rather than like us being teenagers or something like that. This is like us being men together.
Grown-up men.
Yeah, grown-up men that just have to be together all the time.
Yeah.
And you started together in 2013? Is that right around then?
Yeah,
Late 2013, yeah.
Wow. So it's been a long journey, 6 years into it already, and
Yep.
things are going well. And so congratulations on the new album.
Thank you.
And you guys are here in D.C. for some shows. So if you wouldn't mind doing a song, we'd like to
Yeah.
put you to work
All right.
We'll do
and hear some live music
yes,
from
of
Future
course.
Thieves.
This is My Body.
I swear there's no difference between us. You saw what you wanted, you needed. It's over and I know that I can't take it anymore. Everybody's in between the moment I need it. I can't hold it together now. I'm out of ways to go. Giving it up, yeah, I let it down. Got caught up in the road. Taking a trip, going underground. I'm taking it on my own. Out of ways to go, I take it slow. I can't feel my body. I don't really know anything about it, anything at all. I know what I'm holding inside it. You saw through this feeling, I had it. I'm older and I know that I can't take it anymore. Everybody holds their own enough and I want it, but I can't hold it together now. I'm out of ways to go. Give it up, yeah, I let it down. Still caught up in the road. Taking a trip, going underground. I'm taking it on my own. I'm Not a ways to go around, take it slow. I don't use my body, I don't really know anything about it. Oh, I can't keep from running, don't know where to go, but I'm sure I'll take it on my own. I swear there's no difference between us. You saw what you want and you needed. It's over and I know that I can't take it anymore. Now everybody's in between the moment I need. I can't feel my body, I don't really know anything about it. Oh, I can't keep from running, don't know where to go, but I'm sure I'll take it on my own. Oh,
Wow, sound great.
Cool.
I really like your voice.
Thank
It's
you.
really got a great sound. Has it always been music for you? I mean, you just kind of started doing this real young, or was it something
really
else
has
at first?
always been music for me, yeah. I think I got my first guitar when I was 12 and got into writing songs. I grew up singing in church and finally ended up writing some of my own songs, I guess 15, 14, 15, when my brain started working that way.
A lot of guys kind of follow their passion for girls and get in bands. They say, we'll get the girls if we start a rock band. So apparently,
It's a welcome side effect.
but apparently for you, I mean, you came through the religious, the church singing, and so
I did, yeah.
that's kind of cool.
It's kind of the only place to sing and learn, and I would stay after and play piano and figure stuff out. All the acoustics are always so good, and all the churches too, so that made it great.
Right. How did you decide on Future Thieves? That's an interesting name for a band.
There's really no sort of deep meaning behind it. It just, when we first started, we were just coming up with stuff. I guess it was more so me. But it stuck. We looked at, you have to always look it up and see if anyone else has, because you'd be surprised. You could come up with just about anything, and someone else has already had a.
Right.
Yeah, the only
band.
other company was, they hadn't been around for a while, but they still had some stuff show up on the internet, and it was a women's underwear company.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
for a
right.
while,
That's
when you-
perfect,
when you
right?
Google our name,
That's
it
our
was-
band.
yeah,
It wasn't a
was
bad
interviews,
result.
And then all the photos were their photos.
Well, it
so
looked
was
like
great.
our merch, our first merch was women's underwear.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it,
what it
Because
looked
then
like.
Future Thieves all over. It was like, all right.
You should have
Finally,
put
that
a
was-
put a photo of the underwear on your first album cover. That would have really sparked a few legal calls.
That would have done it. Yeah.
Well, you guys are on tour. How's the tour going?
Really good. Yeah, we kind of did Ohio, did Chicago, went to Toronto for 2 days, had a day off there, which was really fun. Buffalo yesterday, and then here today.
And you're side by side with Chris Brown. Is that it? You two
Yeah,
are following
we're
each
following
other.
Following
other.
him.
He's
We keep his
following us.
buses. Yeah, following us.
Yeah, his 100 buses that were in the
Yeah,
parking
yeah, a
lot.
lot.
Well, this is great. I mean, to be on the road for a new album, there's probably nothing better when you're a band. I mean, it's an exciting time, especially with a new album that's got kind of a little different vibe for you
Yeah.
than the previous albums. And you've got some huge fans. I mean, Jimmy Fallon, Conan O'Brien. These are not small names in the business who've been supportive of you guys. And so
Yeah,
that's-
we've gotten to get on a couple of their different radars and stuff like that. But yeah, it is exciting to play these new songs. As any musician will probably tell you, or songwriter, got to have new stuff all the time just to keep yourself happy and confident.
And reading your bio, there are terms like pop, this and that and the other, funk, this and that and the other. How do you guys describe your sound?
I think
We're all over the place.
Okay, all right. That's what it is.
We
Kind of
all
like a
listen to
smoothie. I had
everything.
an artist say, my sound is like a smoothie.
Oh,
There's
that's
a whole
it.
bunch of
Very
stuff
true, yeah.
put in it.
There's some generic genres you can put yourself in, like alt rock would work. Probably no matter what.
That's
we
the
would put
quicker
out.
reaction
That's
every
the
time.
easy way to say it, but trying to compare it to other stuff. We listen to so much different music, and it
Like who?
comes
Who's
out.
inspiring you guys?
I really love the new Local Natives record. Austin listens to Bon Iver. I mean, we're really
1975.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything from pop to rock, and it's really
Acousticy, it's
Yeah.
digitally, it's the whole thing.
Well, you guys have done some of the biggest shows too, Bonnaroo and South by Southwest. You played these festivals with, 50,000, 100,000 people, and then you also do the smaller gigs
Yeah.
too. Do you have a preference on which size crowd you like to play for?
If the crowd is into it and excited and as stoked as we are to be there, then I'd play right here for 10 people. It's all about how they're reacting to each song. But the festivals are extremely fun. That's probably the most rewarding of shows. It's just a built-in atmosphere.
Do you have a favorite moment, a story from a festival you guys played? That all of a sudden you just decided you're going to jump in the crowd. It just came to you.
No, not
And
yet.
oop, you fell in the photo pit instead. Missed the crowd.
We
didn't
played
make it to the crowd.
Yeah. We played a big festival in Murcia, Spain, a couple years ago, and some dude threw a cowboy hat, like a rhinestone cowboy hat up. I just happened to see it, and we're like right before the biggest jam of one of our songs. I put it on, like tons of people just started going nuts. I was like, well,
That's
that
my
was the
moment.
And he
easiest
was
thing.
like, I want my hat back.
Yeah, I did. I ended
you
up
gave
seeing
it
him
back to him?
afterwards and gave it to him. Yeah,
That's
was
great.
our-
he still tweets
That
at
was
us.
our third show of the Europe run too, so
Yeah.
that was a big moment.
That was
of
exciting,
Being able
yeah.
to just immediately be in front of a good crowd when we were over there, kind of fish out of water, and that eased us into the tour. But that was a really good moment for us.
And how did you guys all meet? How did you put this together?
Me and Nick went to grade school, high school, and Purdue University together, and weren't really friends until I moved to Nashville, and he was like one of the only other people I knew. So we started hanging out and playing music together, and we started working at a country club where Elliot's girlfriend worked, and Elliot ended up getting a job there. We were in separate bands at the time. They kind of broke up the same, week, it feels like, and then we were all already just hanging out and playing music kind of on the side, and
We were recording some other people that
Yeah.
worked at the country club too, and a lot of them are doing really well. So we were kind of honing our chops together
The
without
house band, sort of.
we were kind of just their band and their writers, and Elliot was engineering them, and so we just immersed ourselves together in it. And then eventually Elliot had come back from LA with some songs, and we just all got together and started playing.
But we're glad to have you here. Future Thieves are in our studios here in D.C. and on tour for the new album. Would you guys do another song for us?
Sure. Yeah, we'll do one from our self-title. This is called Dark Spin.
I'm settled down again. Oh, who are you here with? I'm looking, trying to find who's got what's mine. Through the fire, on a flame. It's been a while. What's your name? I've been lost, I've been found. Did the dark spin around one last time? It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm rolling out again. Are you staying or coming away? When you're broke, you come undone. Well, are you the only one? Yeah, are you the only one? Through a fire, on a flame. It's been a while. What's your name? I've been lost, I've been found. Did the dark spin around one last time? Did the dark spin around one last time? It's been a while. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, 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 oh.
Future Thieves are here in our studios at the Voice of America and promoting album number 3. So that's a good success story. You made it 3 albums, and you also released an EP this year.
Yep.
So you guys are putting out a lot of music.
We are, yeah.
We started the year with 3 singles, January, February, March, and the plan for this year was to put out a single every month. Instead, like we said, it started getting like a different kind of feel to it, the organic feel, and decided to just kind of package them all together and put that out in the fall. So, yeah.
And you guys, the new album is doing very well for you. And I read where you guys had close to 4 million streams so far, and the number keeps climbing every day. And
Yeah, it's all about the plays.
it's all about the plays. It's become a different business. Selling albums is a lot harder. Now everybody's buying singles these days. So
it's just the way people listen nowadays. I'm no stranger to it. I kind of do the same thing. It's attention spans. But we've wanted to put out an EP to kind of narrow it down to 5-6 really good songs that we're really proud of, kind of quality over, instead of putting out 12 to just to fill up a full length. We really focused for quite a few months on these 5 songs, and it has an interlude on there as well.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it's fun to make a full length record, but the longer it takes to make the full thing, the longer we're sitting on it, and
You
by
get
the time
tired
it
of
comes
it.
out, we're the energy's kind of gone on our side. So now we're able to like put together small packages of songs and get them right out because of the nature of streaming services. You can just get it right out there and then play it live, and people have heard it. So it's a much better process.
what made you guys decide to move to Nashville? Why did you want to leave where you were?
I had been going down, so I've lived there for I guess 7.5 years, and I was going down a couple years before that doing some songwriting. My mom would drive me down.
All right.
And doing some songwriting with some honestly it was like country songwriters, some not country songwriters, and it's just the closest place to where I'm from, Eastern Kentucky, middle of nowhere. It's hard to live in LA and New York, and work in the. It's just a good place to be for being in the music business. Everybody knows everybody. You can really base yourself out of there and not be killed on your rent.
Now, is there a difference in your writing for a country music song from a rock song? Do you approach it any differently?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, back when I was doing that, which I don't do that anymore. It was just a foot in the door kind of thing, and I met a lot of people doing it. But in my personal opinion, that's a bit of a process and a calculated sort of thing. I'm sure there's some songs that they really, someone's real. But when we're writing our songs, it's coming from more of a emotional and actual heartfelt, project-based sort of writing style versus just trying to bang out a bunch of songs to pitch to an artist to sing.
And you guys are self-funded? Is this independent project? So that's adds another layer of pressure to what you're doing.
Goes back to instead of doing a full length for 6 months and paying who knows how much, we're able to rent some good gear, use my home studio, and not end up spending an arm and a leg on it. Yeah.
Well, that's the best way to go.
It is. It's great. We love the sound.
Then you have control over your music.
Totally
when you work with a producer and somebody as big as the guy you were working with, who's worked with Portugal the Man and a number of other acts, I mean, you give up some of the control, and you have to kind of follow direction for the outsider, even though you wrote the song, and they don't know the passion, the feeling that led to that song. But they're coming in and saying, I want more bass and less of this and more, pick up the tempo. And
we're able to do that on our own. We have a good, tight-knit group of folks that understand where the project is going and get together at the beginning and say, let's do it this way, and then we just do it that way. And go with the sounds that come out.
It's a great sound. You guys have a great sound. Are you
Thanks.
touring internationally? Have you toured internationally?
Yeah,
Is this a...
we did Europe, like we said.
we
I
did
guess that
20
was
shows.
2017.
Yeah, we were over there for a little over 30 days and got to play all kinds of clubs and a couple festivals.
Where at in Europe?
We started in Spain, played a couple in France,
Germany,
Switzerland, Germany, the UK. Played 4 shows in the UK with some friends of ours, and
Prague.
yeah.
What's the difference of the audiences there, audiences in America?
There's a difference, especially in Germany. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
Like the whole we would play quite a few small towns in Germany, and everyone from the town would come to the show.
Yeah.
You know, it was like I guess the thing to do after every song. Immediately
That's it.
clapping.
Yeah,
you know, that it was
very
just responsive.
respectful, and
The way they treat you
We're
when you
so
get there
interested.
too.
The hospitality
The
over there
hospitality.
is nuts. Like full 3-course meals at every show, and
They really treat you well.
Yeah.
I'm told that audiences, I haven't had a chance to be with a band playing in Europe, but I'm told that the audiences there listen more intensely to the lyrics than here. They're kind of
Yeah.
just, everybody's just in the vibe of the thing, but they're really listening.
For a lot of the places, yeah. That
we
would be
were
the
even
case.
told that from friends who had gone over. They were telling us, between songs, they want to hear what the lyrics are about, and they want
Yeah,
it to
right,
be
right.
more like a storyteller setting than here you can go to a rock club and never see anybody's face on stage, and in America it's like that's kind of like the appeal of it is like, but over there they wanted to know
bare
everything
bones.
about you, which
Right.
was amazing.
is great.
They care.
Any bizarre stories about fans, hiding in the luggage compartment of your tour bus or something? Any weird stuff?
Nothing weird.
No.
Yeah.
No
Nothing
groupies,
super-
you guys?
No.
nothing super weird.
Nothing super weird
Anything
that you want to
weird has happened,
share?
we don't remember.
Yeah.
We've got Future Thieves here in our studios on tour for the new album, which is called
Emotional Cost.
Emotional Cost. Why did you decide to go with that title?
It's a lyric in one of the songs, and for a brief lyric, and it just kind of explains real simply like what the rest of the songs are about. It's all about emotional roller coasters and what you give, and what you get from it.
All right. Well, Emotional Cost is the album. We've got Future Thieves, and they're going to do another song for us.
Yeah, we're gonna do an old single called "Sucker."
I bet you heard it all before. Written in a great white sky, like you need a hero in your mind. Oh, I love it, but I don't. Kinda like a cold memory, like a feeling heals the soul. Then it leaves. I'm just a sucker for the summertime coming. Always alone, but it feels like a loving. You know somebody, but somebody don't know you. Maybe I'm living in a dream. I wake up when it's time, or I could always see. Keep it, hold it, live from the inside. I'm just a sucker for the summertime coming. Always alone, but it feels like a loving. You know somebody, but somebody don't know you. I'm just a sucker for the summertime. You know somebody, but somebody don't know you.
Future Thieves.
sir. Thanks.
Yeah. Thought you'd catch me, didn't you? Yeah. With that cold ending there. All right. Well, the band are on tour right now. And how do people get the new album other than Amazon and all the normal Spotify and things like that? But your website available there?
Yeah, there will be. It's on the merch store
there'll
on
be,
there.
it'll be
And
fine. It'll
Come
be
to a
vinyl.
show. You can
Vinyl too?
Come to the show. Buy a
get printed
vinyl.
on
We always do vinyl,
Vinyl
yeah.
takes a little while because
Oh.
it all has to be done at a certain time, and it takes a little bit. But we love selling vinyl.
People
We
love
like
vinyl.
working
We
on-
sell a lot at our shows. It's cool to see people really dig
And
it.
where can people find your tour schedule and all about you? Give us the websites.
Instagram is Future Thieves Music. Twitter is Future Thieves. Facebook is Future Thieves. FutureThievesMusic.com.
Yeah,
all
dot
that
com.
stuff.
Our .com has everything. Link to the store. Everything is streaming on
socials
there,
on there,
and all of our tour dates. will
When
be
you
on
Google
there,
it, we
too.
pop up, not the lingerie.
Not the underwear.
And so you guys, the tour is going to go for the rest of the year, I imagine, and then
we have a few more shows in the next few days, and then we have like 2 days off, and then back on the road for a few days. And I actually get married on the 28th.
Congratulations.
Honeymoon for 10 days.
wow, that's awesome.
And right after that, we head out west. For
Yeah, a big
about
chunk of our fall is 3 weeks out west with a band called The Weeks. I think they might have done this before, but they're great. They've been in Nashville
20-some
for a long
shows or
time.
something.
A lot of shows, all the way out up the coast and back. So.
been a while since we've been out west.
And there better be some songs on the next album about your wife. She's going to expect that. There better be something there. So it's Emotional Cost
It
is the
is.
name of the new album. Thank you guys for coming on the show.
Hey,
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Thanks for having us.
Future Thieves, they're on tour right now. Get their new album. My name is Larry London. Thanks for watching. This is Border Crossings.